Tonight, we're getting an inside look at the Monroe County Heroin Task Force, developed to save lives, hold drug dealers accountable, and educate the community. It's now on the front line in the fight against fentanyl, which is cropping up everywhere.
Fentanyl can be deadly and is ripping families and communities apart. Isabel Garcia takes a look at the local fight against this epidemic and the resources available for those seeking support.
This year to date, 111 members of our community have died from an overdose of some sort. Addiction affects so many of us each day, and our communities at large too. Investigators are now seeing a sharp increase in the synthetic and highly potent opioid of fentanyl, a stand-in oftentimes for heroin. But understanding all facets of the disease of addiction is critical to help shift the tides. First formed in 2018, the Monroe County Heroin Task Force brings agencies and community-driven organizations together to respond to an opioid incident more effectively. Sergeant Philip Janier and retired investigator Scott McKinney have been on the task force since its inception and worked undercover together for years. Sergeant Janier explains there was a major shift in the narcotics world around 2016-2017 when products which would typically be heroin became unidentifiable.
Fentanyl being 50 times stronger than heroin, the people that were addicted to opioids, there was a lot of fatal overdoses, a lot of non-fatal overdoses.
When you have a dealer, sitting next to you, and before he puts it into your hand, tells you, that's fire, just so you know. And what's he trying to say? He's trying to say, this will kill you. This could kill you.
Major Crimes Unit Sergeant Dave Bolton has been with the Sheriff's Office for more than 2 decades. He tells me fentanyl itself, which is approved by the FDA, is rather cheap, aiding in the rapid growth of the synthetic opioid everywhere.
The user end, the high they get from the fentanyl is supposedly better than the high they would get from heroin. So now the user is seeking it out. The drug dealer is making more money off of it. And so ultimately it becomes the most prevalent drug in our society.
Sergeant Bolton adds that fentanyl is now being mixed with not only drugs on the streets or replacing them altogether, oftentimes without the user's knowledge too, but is also being made in other forms as well. Deputy Mike Favana spearheads the Heroin Task Force.
And it's extremely dangerous. We have it in pill forms. We're coming across more and more of your Xanax, Oxy that are stamped, same color, same size. They look just like the real thing, and that's what our kids are getting hold of.
Again, Isabel Garcia with that special report. Tomorrow, she'll focus more on the recovery and treatment side of addiction. And this all leads up to a greater community conversation event happening Wednesday at Nazareth University. For more information about the event, find this article over at rochesterfirst.com.